I think we get caught up so much on everything outside of our control. We get swept up into people's thoughts, opinions, how they perceive us, and we lose ourselves, we lose our value, our power, and we give it to everything outside of us. We can't go the rest of our lives worrying and suppressing ourselves for the outside world or anything, an environment, a person, a situation 2 years ago. We can't go the rest of our lives trying to control something that's outside of us. Once I realized that I only have control of what comes out my mouth, what I think, and what I can do physically, that's when my life started to turn around. Because I used to always try to control how other people seen DQ. I used to try to control how people perceive me. I used to try to live up to others' expectations, trying to control everybody else. Up until now I'm just like, it is what it is. You know what? I allow that person or that thing to be as it is, but I refuse to give it my power, my energy, and my time. That is a form of self-love, trying to control just us, controlling within. When everything else outside of us has control of us, we basically gave them the remote to our life. They get to press our buttons, make us feel any type of certain way whenever. I feel like we can't go the rest of our lives living like that. We have to learn to let things just be, allow it to just exist in its own way rather than giving that thing our attention. We have to start looking at our energy as like money. We have to value ourselves, value our time, value our time being spent. We spend so much time worrying about these things that don't serve us. They serve us negativity. They serve us this, that, and the third. But what are we getting back from it? We in a bad friend group. We know the friend group isn't for us, but we still hanging around in this friend group. Leave it alone. If you love yourself enough, you would realize like, okay, this ain't for me. I need to go switch it up. I need to go do something else. But we have to stop letting things outside of us get the remote to us. I remember like a few years ago, I used to be so caught up dwelling on everybody else's opinions, everybody else's thoughts, comparing myself to other people. But all those little minor issues that I thought was big, there was nothing. I was just trying to control everybody else. I was trying to control everybody else's reality. Once I realized I only got control over DQ reality, I got control of what come out my mouth, what I think about, and what I can do physically. That's when I began to have more control of my life. That's when I got my remote back. Give my remote back. Give my remote back. Give my remote. That's when I started to love myself. Once you love yourself enough, you're not gonna allow nothing outside of you stress you, worry you. You're not gonna try to control everything outside of you. Everything does not need your attention. Everything doesn't need your reaction. Once you begin to control what's within your control, you stop allowing things that don't serve you the time and energy. Like a dude at school, for an example, he usually pisses us off with his loud outbursts and his loud singing. Usually it pisses you off, and he know it pisses you off. He just do it to make you pissed off. But once you realize, like, dang, I ain't got control over his mouth. I can't just stop and press a button to make this man stop singing. I can choose how I respond. I can either walk away, I can stay right here and listen to this BS, or I could just let them be. Old me, when he started doing all this singing, I would immediately get pissed off. Hey, man, quit all that singing, man. Man, you. That man got control of you now. You know, and once we respond rather reacting out of anger or fear, whatever the emotion, whatever that thing causes to you, once we start responding rather than reacting, we save ourselves time, we save ourselves energy, and we start to see things that serve us, see things that deserve our energy and worth our time, and we start just leaking energy. We stop leaking it just to leak it. Not everything deserves our attention, a response. It's okay to just let things be. And I feel like that's the first step into stop trying to control things, is just letting that thing be, realizing that it is what it is. That's how that person is. That's what he's going to do. Let him just be. You text your boyfriend or girlfriend, they not text you back when you like it, when you like, let that be. That's out of your control. You can't get on their phone and text me back. You cannot do that. It doesn't work like that. The only thing you have control of is when they text back, then you can be able to text back, and you deserve, you control. God dang, the only thing you have control in that situation is when it hit you back, then you'll be able to text back, or you just allowing it to be. You can't do nothing else outside of that. Let it be. You have to stop letting everybody else get the remote to our life. Let's get that remote back. Let's start to control our remote, how we want to see things. I feel like the first step into taking this step of change is look at the things that ticks you off now. Ask yourself, why does it tick me off? And then ask yourself, does this thing serve me? Does it require me to, do I feel like wasting my energy on this thing? You know, and that's the first step into change, into controlling things outside of into stop controlling things outside of us. Start having self-awareness, you know. Start distancing yourself from things that don't serve you. Yeah. Start controlling things outside of your control. If you made it this far to the video, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you stopped in the beginning of the video, I still appreciate it. I ain't posting in a little minute. I've been busy this past week. I've been moving. As y'all can see, I got a new setting in the background. I've been moving, school, work, and preparing for graduation, man. So, yeah. If you enjoyed the video, like it. If you don't like it, it is what it is. Still grateful. I appreciate it. Start loving yourself. Be yourself. Control what's within your control, and start valuing yourself. Start valuing y'all time and energy spent on things that don't serve us. I love y'all.